Taurus. Welcome to the Halloween videos. Welcome to Libra season. As you can see, my makeup is running because I've been getting into your feels and I've been crying. You guys cry even when things are going well. You do it all in secret though, so no one knows how soft you are. Man, you guys are soft inside. Connecting with your energy where you gotta like dress up like the energy, you can really feel how soft you guys are. Wow. So kind of scary, dramatic on the outside it can be, but so gooey soft on the inside. What's going on? Even when things are going well, you guys are emotional, huh? Let's talk about it. Taurus, let's talk about it. You guys have been on an upswing. You will continue to be on an upswing. Things are looking really, really, really good. You know that to the point where you can take it all easy, celebrate a little bit. Even the scary stuff can be prettied up. King of Swords, some legal stuff coming up. Watch your contracts. When there's a lot of good stuff coming in, there's also the need to cross all the T's, dot all the I's, perhaps look it over yourself one more time. I would suggest it. And just watch the legal stuff. King of Swords, you know. Watch, don't do anything that you know is going to get you in trouble. And don't go back and forth in your head about whether or not to do it. I'm not saying negotiate your way out of getting yourself in trouble. I'm saying just don't do it. Because right now you're going back and forth about the thing that could get you in a lot of trouble. Don't do the thing that'll get you in trouble. Just stay on the right track. There's opportunities here, but there's also a buildup of swords. You see, if you would like, you can have opportunities, but you can also stay undecided and have heartbreak. So what are you undecided about? Something that's important, something that perhaps is asking you to grow up and be a little bit more adult about your motivations. Because the King of Swords are being like, you'll get in trouble if you don't. I need you to grow up right now. And you're going back and forth. You're playing with that a little bit, but I don't think this is a time to play. Knight of Cups, you have a lot of good things coming up. I mean a lot. And they're going to be offered to you, straight to you. They're not for anyone else. Could it be a water sign in love? Sure. But it can also be a job. It can also be some opportunity that you really, really wanted. It can also be peace of mind after letting go of the thing that you're holding on to too tight. Stop with the grudges right now. Now at this point, it's hurting you more than anyone else. Just stop with the grudges. Just let it go. Knight of Cups, something new and cool and different and good is coming in. Please make room. All these swords, look at so many swords. First 4 cards out. But it's all like cleansing. It's all like coming to terms with, you know? Part of how you come to terms with somebody's death is by taking care of them and celebrating them, right? And taking care of their grave site and making sure that like once a year if their soul is wandering around, it has somewhere to go, right? I was like hella crying. So in the same way, part of how you let go of things is by celebrating your way out of them. Here we go. Yo, yo. It's been a minute, huh? Hey, we match. There we go. So what happens is you let go of the grudges, you stop breaking your own heart, pull the sword out of your own heart and make it into an opportunity. Hey. And then we let even more good stuff find us and we are living our best life. Looking cute. So looking good. Looking good. You picked a fight or you had a grudge or whatever. It's over now. Thank you. Pull that thorn out of your hoof and let's move along, please. And you're like, it's a hoof. It doesn't matter if there's a thorn. It matters. Let's move along, please. Knight of Cups is also about let's move along, please. There are better things here. You, for example? I hate to like read you like that, but you know I don't. I mean, it's just perfect that card came, because it's like, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Get back to yourself, please. It's good. Whatever it was or whatever you did or whatever, no need to get in any more trouble. Let's get back to self. Let's pour this energy back into where it belongs, into our own great opportunities. If you've been out there in the mix too much in other people's business, or people have dragged you into their business, then this is the time to center back on self. The Hermit and the Nine of Cups. What I say, it's the time to center back on self. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords. I really, really need you to embrace the good stuff that's coming up by shoving off where you need to. Really. Stop waiting for somebody else to leave. You leave. Why are you waiting for somebody else to leave? What if you're the one who's unhappy? If you're the one who's feeling unappreciated, if you're the one that's feeling like you stayed in a grudge situation too long, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. You leave, because your happiness, your fulfillment is on the way. Whether you want to leave or you're going to be dragged away from it, really, you don't have much of a choice, so why not take control? And that's what the Virgo card is often about. You know, Virgos like having control, and it's the kind of control that it's valid. You know, it's self-preservation, it's self-direction. Like, everyone should be like that to a certain extent. And it is a fellow earth energy, and I think that you understand it well enough to know that sometimes you have to close the circle off a bit, and close the circle off even from your own bad habits, okay? That's what we really need to get to. So what I mean by stop breaking your own heart with the Three of Swords is stop doing things where you give into the more like sort of aggressive side of your nature. It's okay to give into the aggressive side. It's okay to use your horns. Of course, you don't even need my approval for that. Come on. But I'm saying it's another thing to keep like ramming at something that's like dead. Like, now you can't kill something over and over again. You can only kill something once, you know? So like beating a dead horse doesn't even come close to what you guys are doing. Like, you guys just my eyebrows will not be defeated. You are in a state where your fellow earth energy can teach you a lot about progress and moving forward, because there's a lot of moving forward that wants to happen here, that needs to happen, a lot of contentment that wants to come in, needs to come in. But I feel like you're also feeling stuck, because how do you do that? Well, the only way to do that is to stop being stubborn first. You're expecting things, you're holding on to things, you're angry about things, you still want to like prove certain things, and it's like, no, you don't need to do any of that. You really don't. You don't need to do any of that. You need to stop living in a paradigm. What is going on? Why? I swear to God, this is your energy. This is not me. This is legit your energy. How does that even happen? Great. Wonderful. It's underpinnings. It's not even like a bra, so whatever. It's like a corset thing. You're fine. You're all grown, and most of you are women. You're fine. So what I'm saying is stop getting distracted and understand that your best life has everything to do with not letting your own bad habits destroy you right now. Because, and I've been saying it for a while, things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. And when they get better, you're going to have to be careful. Well, things are better, and things are getting better and better. And it's time to take some quiet time and reassess where we are letting ourselves hurt ourselves. Okay? We are doing it now. It's us. And anything that comes out of what we do right now, we are the only ones to blame. So I would say instead, the way to deal with this energy, instead of having to blame ourselves later, is to embrace it. Embrace the things that need to be shed. Embrace the things that need to be cared for, but in a way where you're saying goodbye, and do that. And do it in like a cool, stylish way, hopefully where it stays stuck to your eyebrow. That's so annoying. So yes, so let's look at these, okay? Also, few announcements. Because I feel like this is something you have to look at. You have to see the Three of Swords and the Hierophant together to understand, uh, that it's just you. It's just you. No one. It's so easy for you guys to have something to push against, but no one is pushing against you. No one is trying to hold you back. It's just you. So this will illustrate that very nicely. Also, extended videos on Vimeo. You can join the channel on a monthly subscription. There's going to be lives and question answers and makeup reviews and things like that. What else is it? Actually, no, not things like that. That's it, really. It's going to be live question answers, makeup, and beauty product review stuff. And then what else? On Fridays, we're doing private readings over video chat. You can follow the link on my website. Everything is on there on my website. Tickets for Miami and for London are below. The book is out for the people who signed up for the pre-sale. They're receiving it chapter by chapter, and when it's done coming out that way, then it will be released as like a book, and then everyone can buy it. You can order it right now still, waiting to be put on that list, or you can just wait for the actual book. All right. Is that it? Yeah, that was such like an outpouring that I'm like dazed. Let's look at these cards. I'll be right back. Oh, wait. I love you. Hi, Taurus. All right, I just got some really good news. Did you know that my Vedic sign is Taurus? So, now that you can see them, right? Let's bring you up even closer. Now that you can see them, you can see how that which has hurt you and held you back, especially if it was from an air sign energy, but also this is the law, you getting close to that line where you're really pushing it with the law or with someone who could potentially really hurt you, or someone that you trusted and stuck a knife in your heart, something that made you stick a knife in your own heart. All of this stuff, you have moved past it, and you will find this month how all of that led you to an enormous breakthrough. Regardless of how you got there, let's take the lesson and move along is what I'm trying to say. I know that's hard for you. I know moving forward is not comfortable. And it's not because it's moving forward or backward, it's just moving. I get it. Fixed earth. I know it's not comfortable, but there is movement here and it's necessary. But maybe it will help you and make you less seasick if you know that the movement is back towards yourself. Maybe that makes the movement less disruptive. You get what I'm saying? If you know that what you're doing is you're circling back around to yourself, it is still distance, and perhaps that's a little bit of Gemini wordplay to take your mind off of it, but you are still only coming back towards yourself. You don't have to cross this wide expanse without knowing where you're heading. It's not movement just for movement's sake. It's movement to get us away from that which just is unnecessarily painful and no longer necessary to hold on to. But it is, don't throw everything away. We need to glean from that what was important, what was helpful. Keep that and turn that into an enormous opportunity for yourself. And that way, it also heals the hurt. It's closure when you can get something positive out of the situation, regardless of if you got what you wanted or not, right? And then this movement indicates things coming to you, opportunities coming to you that will help you move along. They may have nothing to do with this heartbreak, but they will distract you in positive, productive ways and will make it easier for your mind to make this shift away from caring so much more about somebody outside of yourself and more as you row this, as this boat is rowed closer and closer to you and who you are and who you have always been, that true center of you, you will find great contentment there. This is a very happy Taurus character there. Yes? Really, really good things. And if you are involved with a Virgo, looks amazing. Taurus Virgo is doing really well. I think Virgo Pisces is doing pretty well too, which I just think is interesting because most people have such problems with Taurus, but you guys are doing great. Doesn't seem at all problematic. I can see how you coming out of what you did is problematic in some ways, but Virgos are so mature. I don't think you really have to worry about that. I'm really happy to see this.
especially compared to what's going on up here. And I don't think what you're seeing up here is October. I think this is the remnants of September, and let's say about 6 months prior, that these are the remnants that are still in your mind. Your mind is doing the last sort of fixes on this, trying to put the pieces together where they will fit, and whatever's not going to fit, it needs to go. And that's how Libra season is also. Savage that way. Lots of cutting. You weigh it out, next, weigh it out, next. So weigh it out. Don't get stuck in that Libra energy of indecision and this vacillating, quality that makes you sick to your stomach, because that's true motion sickness right there. The back and forth. The motion sickness is from the back and forth in your head, not because things are moving fast, because Uranus is in your sign. Let's be very honest. I'm sorry, this is Libra season. I don't know why I feel the need to read everybody like this. Y'all are, Libra energy is so savage. I just need to keep to myself, because I could say that in a much nicer way, but that's the way it came out. I don't even know. Man, whatever. Okay, so in the extended, we go through the whole deck. It's really fun, actually, because the story is all here. But let's take a look at the first few cards. King of Cups, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, fantastic. The World and the Star. I love this. The World and the Star keep coming up. I'm telling you, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer even. Cancer, it's still on the, but Taurus and Gemini, we got it. We are lit. Hella lit. As soon as you let yourself move, it's nothing but good stuff. But we'll go through all of it. I love you. I'll see you in the extended, and I'll see you in November.